Hi again, it's me, Ordinary Donna. I'm going to put on my rubber gloves and because I have a cut on my thumb, and go out to the worm bin. And sorry about all the noise. We live on two busy roads. Get these gloves on. And I just thought I'd take you along today. I want to go out and clean the bunny cage and show you the worms and how I take care of them. Going to the bunny house. Hey, Cookie and Sugar. Hey, you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Hey. Good morning, baby. Good morning. Good morning, Cookie. Good morning, Cookie. Hey, Sugar. How about some greens? We got some nice turnip greens the other day. Some of them we shared with the bunnies. And they've been eating greens for several days. Yeah, got you some more greens. They like greens and parsley and carrots and celery and I can't think right now. All kinds of stuff. Well, anyway, this is their cage. You may have seen it on some of my other postings. It's 12 foot long and they have all these things that they can jump and run on and play, and way down at the other end is where their food box is, and then right here is the little place they go up in and burrow when it's cold, which we also have a heater on them. They're very spoiled bunnies, and they poop a lot. They eat a lot and they poop a lot, and we feed them this grain here from our local farm supply. We don't get the stuff that has all the corn and things like that in that. That stuff's not good for them. So we feed them this. We buy it in 50-pound bags. Here's one that's a full container here. And right over here is our worm bin. And over here is worm castings. And a little scooper I made out of a milk carton. You cut the tip of it off at an angle. It makes a wonderful scoop. Where if you want to scoop out your castings, you just scoop it like that. Well, anyway, I keep a little cardboard or paper or cardboard on top of my castings because the castings are live soil, and you know you still have worm eggs and things that will hatch out, and so what you want to do is keep it moistened a little bit while it's sitting. I love using these worm castings. They make everything grow so good. So I have a big tub here of castings that I harvested a couple of months ago, and in this tub right here I keep some dampened peat moss, and I use that for bedding for the worms. And in this bucket here is worm tea that comes out from this drain right here for the worm bin. Now, what we made our worm bin out of is a plastic sink that we got from our local lumber company, and it has a drain hole in the bottom of it, and we hooked a drain and a tube at the bottom, and I put a mesh screen down in that so the worms can't go through that. And I leave our worm bin open at all times, and we have a light right here that we put on at night over the worm bin. Now they're pretty well established, and I think they would stay, but I still keep the light on them at night to make sure none of the worms leave. So what I have here is paper and cardboard that I keep on top. It's time to dampen it down today, and I will when I clean the bunny cage. So I'm going to open this up, and they usually scoot away as soon as they see the light. Let me turn this light on, maybe it'll help in here. And we'll pull this off, and there's a bunch of them right there. They've already gone under. Anyway, the last time I tried to count these worms, I had over 3,000 worms, and I quit. And I keep bunny poop on top and a little bit of hay, and there's some, you know, the bunnies when they poop, they don't digest all of their poop, and so there's some of their feed and stuff is still in their poop, which is also good for the worms. And I'm going to go ahead and take my hand, since I have gloves on, and just pull this back, and I'll show you our worms. If you can see that, we have some really nice sized worms and baby worms and eggs. And I've been composting for a little over a year now. I started off with a small amount of worms, and they have grown well in here. And so what can I say that I'm doing right about the worms? Well, I don't overfeed them, and I don't overwater them. And what I do, as soon as I see this food is going away, then I give them more. And I don't ever let a lot of food sit. I have a shovel that I keep, so here is how I take care of cleaning the bunny cage and feeding the worms. Just going to take you through what I have to do today. So, hey Cookie. Yeah, I'm going to have the hose on. Alright. Oh, I want to show you something really quick here. See, because of the lighting. Oh, that's Cookie. Cookie, she doesn't like me to mess with her play area here. Alright, I got the camera on and you're noisy. What I wanted to show you is, if I can get this going, there. Have you ever seen a rabbit when they're sleeping with their eyes open? Well, that's what Sugar's doing right now. She is asleep. She's not dead. She's asleep. Bunnies do that. So if you ever get a bunny, and you see a bunny, and they don't move and they don't respond, they're sleeping. Okay, Cookie, move. Move. You're gonna get wet. What I'm doing is I'm washing off the poop that is on the slanted board below this. Turn this on full to knock that off the wire. She's not going to like that over there. If you get my camera wet, why don't you think about it? I clean their cages out with vinegar every once in a while, and then every rare occasion I use bleach. Light thing of bleach. Now Sugar is back down. She's awake. I woke her up with the water. Here, you want the rest of the greens? I think Cookie ate most of them. And all that poop has been falling down this trough. She's over there trying to put it back. This trough is stained. Their urine is a very dark, thick color, and it's stained. Not a lot you can do about that. I can try knocking it out. Okay. This goes down here, and where it just went to is outside. around over here. That's where the poop went to. Now, I put it in here in this bucket and let it get some sunshine. And then what I do is I'll scoop some of this up about, put my hand here so you can see how big this scoop is. About this much bunny poop will go into the worm bin when they finish eating up the other bunny poop. So that's how we have it set up. So it's a pretty good system. I feed the bunnies eat, they poop. I take the poop, rinse it down out here, let it stay for a couple of days in this, and then feed it to the worms. Now, what this is a lot more poop in here than that they will eat up. So we also compost over here. Let me take my gloves off so I can touch this camera. Hold it still for you. In the compost area over here, which we've got to work on it some more. We're going to redo our compost area. This is just kind of a makeshift that we've had for a long time. We're going to make like a wooden official kind of a compost bin. But this also can handle some of the bunny poop. And so I have different types of compost. This has been sitting here for several months, and I keep adding to it. And see if you can see that it needs to be turned, but it's breaking down pretty good underneath there already. I try not, when I rake, we have a lot of trees, and when I rake, I try to put them all in this bin here. I don't like this bin as well. Things just don't compost the same. I don't know if it's the oxygen that doesn't get in there or what, but it gets kind of more dried out. I guess I should water it. Maybe I should just leave the top off. That might be not a bad idea. See, I'll go ahead and get hold of the hose here. Give it some water. I don't like to use city water because of the chlorine in it. It is not good for when you're trying to break something down. But it's all I can use, so be it. That'll probably be alright. Okay. This is how we compost in our backyard. And this is our junk area. We have a junkyard. I guess you can see that. We try to keep it away. Nobody else sees it but us. There's a big privacy